That just happened? Are you kidding me? TikTok wasn't even a thing. TikTok was not even a thing when I first moved out to Chicago 15 years ago when I wanted to be a full-time actor. And if you saw my live yesterday, I talked about I feel like I suck as an actor. Fast forward to today, I'm a TikTok live host for a company called Reinvent the Lemon. And I'm also now a TikTok live host for a barbecue sauce called Kimsey Foods. Are you kidding me? Did that just happen? Because as far as I know, that wasn't a thing 10 years ago, being a TikTok live host. And now it's my job. And I think so often we feel so far behind in life and we have no idea what life is going to bring us. And this all started, by the way, over a year ago when a friend of mine said, "Hey, have you thought about posting on TikTok? You should post on TikTok." And I'm like, "No way, Jose. I'm already busy. I'm already posting on Facebook. I'm already posting on Instagram. I'm trying to grow my Instagram. Not to mention, I wasn't even on Substack yet." I'm like, I don't want another platform. Like, I don't know, you really should. And I'm like, fine. I had these videos that were already edited for Instagram. And I'm like, fine, I'll put them on TikTok. But I'm not going to do fancy music. I'm not going to do any edits or sound. I'm just going to throw it up there and that's it. And I had no idea, by the way, that TikTok likes the raw and real versus the, other on TikTok beautiful aesthetic. Except my friend Carter. What up, Carter? Carter, you've been so supportive of my content, friend. Let me know how your day is going. I was just saying, I was really reluctant to get on TikTok. I was so reluctant to get on TikTok because I was maxed out on Instagram. And I'm like, whatever. I'm going to throw my videos up on TikTok, but I'm not going to stress out over it. I'm just going to put it up there and that's going to be it. And then little did I know that TikTok likes the raw and real. The next thing I know, my videos are getting traction on TikTok. Now, nothing crazy, but they're getting traction, much more than I was getting on Instagram. And even though I would average like 700 to 800 views a video, I would get more followers every day. I would get a lot of more engagement every day. And I was slowly growing my page. So then I started going live on TikTok and I get people following me there. And the next thing I know, I start learning about there are people who sell on TikTok for companies. And I'm like, let me check this out. So I go to Indeed and I search TikTok host. And the next thing I know, I find Reinvent the Lemon, a discreet excretion spray that you spray before you go to the bathroom. And they wanted a TikTok live host. Next thing I know, I'm working a lot of hours for them. And that becomes one of my main gigs over the past 3 months. Then a few weeks ago, I get a call from Walter Kimsey, the owner of Kimsey Foods Barbecue Sauce, who I've done a lot of work for in the past. And he goes, "Wait, you're doing TikToks?" He's like, "We need someone to just sell it for us on TikTok. Do you want to work for us?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So now I have 2 jobs as a TikTok live host. Are you kidding me? That just happened. And I mentioned in my live yesterday from the Cold Plunge show about how I've been 15 years in Chicago, never booked a co-star role, never worked, like I'm not a full-time actor like I thought it was going to be. And yet, life's pretty damn good right now. And now I'm exploring the world as a content creator, which is something I've long wanted to do. I'm just doing a different path. And I think so often we look at where we are right now and we're like, I'm not where I thought I'd be. Yeah, but look at how much you've done and look at how much is at your disposal. And maybe the world is showing you options that never existed before. So if you feel stuck and you feel scared, maybe keep in mind there are options out there that don't even exist for you yet. Gabby Bernstein always says, the universe has way bigger plans for me than I've ever imagined. Whatever higher power you do or don't believe in, can you trust with me? Can you believe in magic? Like I talked about in my live from the Cold Plunge the other day, can you talk or can we believe in magic and trust that the universe has bigger and better plans for us? If you agree, tap those hearts. I will be going live from the Cold Plunge Tub every day this week, including my birthday, Friday, March 6th. I might do some subscription giveaways. Let me know if you're interested. I offer 2 group coaching calls a month in the Not Perfect group coaching cohort. You can upgrade to the paid tier if you want those coaching calls. Otherwise, these lives, my articles, and my notes are free. And I'm still looking for my first free 50 subscribers. So if you would share this out, I would be oh so grateful. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hashtag not perfect. Let's go get 'em, friends.